Welcome to Old Friends and New Roads. My name's Keith. If you've followed my Instagram, I'll put it down here, you'll know that the Himalayan is no more. Yeah, I'm bummed too, but not that bummed since I'm now on a T7. So, pretty excited about that. So with that, I had to get new luggage. And I didn't want to go for hard panniers again. So I went with the Mosko Moto Reckless 80 system, version 4, I believe. So I'm going to get those fitted today. I am also going to install the Camel ADV one-finger clutch. Because, so what the Himalayan did for me was kind of gave me a false sense of clutch control. Thought I was just amazing. Just turns out because the bike was so underpowered, you really, whiskey throttling and Himalayans aren't a thing. And so now with the Tenere, I realize I need some help in the clutch control. So I'm hoping that one finger clutch does it, or helps anyway. So I also did slide my clutch control up the handlebar to get it further away from my fingers. Saw that on another YouTube channel. So I'm gonna get the luggage and that clutch control fitted today. I will not, this isn't a how-to video. You can find these both online already on how to install them. And I just hate making how-to videos. I just can't. I just can't stomach it. But I will let you know what position I end up with on the Mosko Moto. If the rain holds off, maybe I can give some feedback on the Camel ADV one finger clutch. That's it. I'm just stoked to be doing it. I'm also gonna try putting my camping stuff in the luggage to see how that works, because I have some concerns. I got three items that are really big: my tent, my sleeping pad, and my sleeping bag. And if you've seen my Tour Tech video or Section 5 Oregon BDR video, you know that those current things are just crazy big. My sleeping system and camping setup is based off of all my Harley motorcycle camping adventures. So it's like I got different carrying capacities that I fill with comfortable things. So I'm gonna see what I have to go without. Yeah, my sleeping pad currently is really big, but I do have some other ones that are much smaller that if I gotta use. So let's do it. All right, well, just got started. Third bolt in and I dropped one. Black bolt on a mossy, dark driveway. So I'm gonna do something that I learned from Adam Savage. I'm gonna send a search party. What you do is you take the same hardware, drop it in the same place, and sometimes it leads you to the bolt you dropped. What's at risk is losing another bolt. So, search party. Search party was a failure. It doesn't always work, but I'm going to keep moving in hopes that Mosko has extra hardware. So I went with position 3. It's kind of an asshole. There is one spot in particular that is difficult to get the hardware to bolt up. I think if the hardware was an 1/8 inch longer, there would be no impact to design, but it would make this particular part a lot easier. Also, there's no extra hardware, so the one I dropped is needed. So, all right, what I got here is, well, first I got got it installed, which is cool. Kate came out for a bit, tried to help me find that bolt. No luck. I'll have to replace it. So laid out, I have my full-size, really comfortable sleeping pad, sleeping bag, tent, chair. The orange is the spare sleeping pad, which I might be using off-road now. 2 pillows, a light, and my cook stove. So there's no food, cups, dishes. Maybe I'll grab my tire repair kit and see what I can get fit onto this bad boy. It's weird. Even the bird thought so. Yeah. I think I'll have to make some changes. But let's see, like Tour Tech, you know, I really only have to commute to Tour Tech with all my gear. Once I'm there, then I get to unload the bike and then go have fun. So that one's a different scenario. I feel a lot better about this sort of Beverly Hillbilly style of packing for that event, but like, you know, with like another BDR in mind, gotta slim down a bit. And just in general, I guess. All right, I'll check back in once I've tried to get all this shit on the bike. All right, so right now in the left-hand bag, I got the cook stove, pillows, lantern, small sleeping pad, chair, and that might be it. On the right-hand bag, all I got is the sleeping bag. And then in the beaver tail, I have the tent. I'm not utilizing the tent pole bag. Just doesn't make sense to unpack it and then put it right where the same place it is. I have not done anything with the aux pods yet. I'm going to show you what this looks like. But then I'm going to see how ridiculous it looks trying to get the big sleeping pad on here, because I love that thing, man. Okay, let me show you. Also, what I think I'll try doing is so the sleeping bag is in its stuff sack right now, and it was really difficult to get into the dry bag because it created like a perfect seal on it. So you imagine like a plunger. Really difficult to get in. I may end up ditching the stuff sack and actually just packing it into the dry bag. I think that would create more room and I'd be able to distribute a few things. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to put on the really big sleeping pad. It's going to look ridiculous, but dude, what do you want from me? I think it's going to work. Awesome. Really stoked about it. So with this setup, I'm not actually using the Stinger 22 that came with it, which is a little bit of a bummer. Maybe I don't know what I'll do with that. But I'm sure like different trips will call for different things. So still maybe a use for that bag. So what I'm missing now is like any spare clothes, camp flops, food or water. But again, I haven't put anything in the aux pods, and there's still room on the left-hand bag, especially since if I'm taking the big pad, I can get rid of the small pad. You know, really with the tent up top and the big pad up top, like getting rid of the big pad doesn't really make it that much less. It's not like all of a sudden I can then add that Stinger bag for a bunch of clothes and stuff. So I think it's going to take some time for me to kind of fine tune the way I have it set up, and I'll have to probably take a few trips to know. So let me show you. Cool, so now it's time to fit up the one finger clutch from Camel ADV. Let's go. Get my life together. All right, just got the Camel ADV one finger clutch bracket installed, and clutch is considerably lighter. I think they say 37% or something like that. 3 different settings on that bracket that allow you to increase or decrease the pressure. So I got it set in the middle. It seems like it's going to be good, but I don't know as if, like, does making it lighter get me more control, or does it just prevent fatigue? That part I don't know, and I won't know until I got a few miles under. So that's it for now, I guess. Thanks for hanging in there on another video. If you've made it to the end of the video, I'd like you to comment what you're rolling for luggage on your adventure bike. I'm just curious what everybody has going. You know, I went with Mosko because of the quality that name brings, and I think it looks like super high quality. So we'll see over time how it holds up, of course, but for now I'm pretty stoked with it. Ready for tour tech. I'm just ready for some camping and riding, so hopefully soon. Take it easy.